Mexico was supposed to be paradise, so why are so many expats quietly packing up and leaving? In just a few minutes, I'm dropping the #1 reason expats and retirees are packing up and fleeing Mexico in 2026. And when you hear it, your entire retirement dream might shatter right in front of your eyes. For years, Mexico has been sold as the ultimate expat dream. Cheap living, warm weather, friendly people, beach towns, colonial cities, margaritas at sunset. And for a long time, that dream was real. But in 2026, something has changed. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly. More expats are leaving Mexico than ever before, and many of them aren't talking about it publicly. They're selling their homes quietly, letting visas expire, moving back home or onto other countries. And when you ask them why, the answers are uncomfortable. This is about reality, the kind you only understand after living there for years. If you're thinking about retiring in Mexico or already living there, you need to hear this. The cost of living shock. Mexico was cheap, that's the truth. But in 2026, many expats are experiencing something they never expected: financial pressure. Rent in expat-heavy cities like Mexico City, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, Puerto Vallarta, San Miguel de Allende, and Mérida has exploded. What used to cost $600 is now $1,200 or more, often for the same apartment. Local wages stayed local, but expat prices went global. Landlords now quote prices in dollars. Short-term rentals pushed locals out, and long-term renters pay the price. Utilities, internet, groceries, eating out, all rising. Not Western level yet, but no longer cheap Mexico. For retirees on fixed income, this is devastating. Many didn't budget for inflation hitting faster than pensions. And Mexico doesn't offer the same safety nets retirees expect. But here's the curiosity killer. It's not just inflation, it's us. Expats. We flooded in, drove up demand, and now locals can't afford their own cities. Gentrification on steroids. Wait till I tell you about the protests in Tulum where they're smashing windows screaming "Gringos go home." You thought you were escaping high costs? Mexico's turning into California 2.0. Keep walking, it gets worse. Lack of job opportunities. If you're not fully retired, listen up. This one's a dagger. Mexico sold us the remote work dream, laptop on the beach, pesos in your pocket. But in 2026, good luck finding local gigs to supplement. Foreigners face walls. Mexicans hire family first, the primo effect. My buddy, a pro graphic designer from Toronto, cold emailed 50 agencies in Guadalajara. 0 replies. Why? They've got cousins who do it cheaper, faster, no language barrier. Even if you're hustling online, the time zones kill you. 9 a.m. meetings with East Coast clients, that's 7 a.m. in Mexico City. And internet? Spotty in paradise spots like Oaxaca. Starlink helps, but add $100 per month. Curious yet? This isn't just jobs, it's isolation. No network, no friends outside the expat bubble. What happens when that bubble bursts? Keep moving. Healthcare challenges. Oh, this one hurts. Mexico's healthcare was the selling point. $50 checkups, $200 surgeries. But in 2026, it's a roulette wheel. Big cities like CDMX or Guadalajara, world class. Private hospitals beat the US for half the price. But retire to a charming town like San Miguel de Allende, good luck finding a specialist. Heart issue? Fly to Monterrey. Add $300 round trip. Serious illness, long-term care, specialists? Many retirees quietly realize they'd feel safer back home or in countries with clearer systems. Healthcare becomes the moment when the Mexico dream feels fragile. Homesickness. You laugh now, I won't miss home. Famous last words. 4 years in, it hits like a truck. Missed birthdays, grandkids' first steps, Thanksgiving without turkey drama. Video calls, not the same as hugs. I interviewed a retiree couple in Ajijic, Lake Chapala, expat heaven. They lasted 5 years. We made friends, but it's not blood. Sold everything in 2025, back to Michigan snow because loneliness ate them alive. People crave real connection. Expats post on Reddit, "I'm surrounded by beauty but feel empty." What family moment are you willing to sacrifice? Cultural differences and adaptation issues. Mexico's charm, also its curse. Language first. Not fluent? Ordering tacos is cute. Banking or fixing a leak? Nightmare. Duolingo won't save you from bureaucratic hell. Mañana culture. Tomorrow never comes. Plumber says noon, shows at 4 p.m. Or next week. Expats from punctual cultures snap. Social norms. Indirect no means yes, maybe no. Build relationships first, business second. Individualists clash. In 2026, cultural fatigue peaks with more isolation bubbles bursting. Curious? The one phrase Mexicans say that'll make you rage quit? Coming up. Safety concerns. Don't skip this. Media exaggerates? Sure, but 2026 reality bites. Cartels control more turf. Tourist zones safe until they're not. My contact in Cabo, random shootout at a beach bar last month. Retirees fleeing. Petty crime skyrocketing in expat hubs. Phone snatches, home break-ins. Women expats, catcalling to harassment. Solo retirees feel vulnerable. The 2026 travel advisory update that'll tank property values. What city just got red flagged? Keep listening. Legal and visa uncertainty. Mexico used to be extremely flexible with visas. That changed. Residency requirements are stricter. Income thresholds increased. Rules vary by office and by official. Many long-term expats suddenly discovered they no longer qualify or must renew under stressful conditions. There's also the reality that Mexico does not grant automatic security to foreigners long-term. Property ownership rules are complex. Inheritance laws confuse foreign families. Legal disputes move slowly and usually not in your favor. For retirees planning decades ahead, uncertainty is terrifying. Legal system challenges. Collision in 2025, drunk driver flees. Police say can't enter gated community. Lawyer wants 6,000 pesos bribe. No justice. Expats scream no accountability. Retirees lose thousands in scams, fake rentals, bad investments. Courts, years of delays. A Florida couple I know, land dispute dragged 2 years, sold at a loss, back home. In 2026, new laws crack down, but corruption worsens. Curious? The one fee that'll cost you everything? Coming up. Over-tourism and gentrification backlash. The gringos go home rage that's boiling over. We caused this. Flood of expats jacks prices. Locals evicted. Protests in Tulum, CDMX, windows smashed. Signs foreigners stealing our homes. Rents up 47%. Inflation for basics. Hostility grows. Dirty looks. Service denials. The number one reason. Emotional and psychological burnout. Stop. Breathe. This is it. The silent killer nobody admits. Mexico's magic fades. Constant adaptation, isolation, what-if fears build. Burnout hits. Anxiety, depression, regret. In 2026, forums explode with "I'm done" posts. It's not one thing, it's everything compounding. This is number one. The dream dies inside you. Where are they going instead? Many former Mexico expats are moving to Southeast Asia, Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam, Eastern Europe, Central America alternatives, back home, downsized but secure. Not because Mexico failed, but because their needs changed. Mexico isn't bad. Mexico just isn't what it used to be, especially for retirees. It rewards flexibility. It punishes complacency. It requires resilience. For some, it's still perfect. For others, leaving is the smartest decision